Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we return with the iRacing Mercedes AMG GP Challenge. Pretty simple. Every Thursday night before the IRL Formula 1 Grand Prix, iRacing hosts a 100% race inside the sim. It's one of the toughest challenges you can do on the game, and myself and James Early are going to try and take it on over the course of 2024. I'm going to leave the full race up, so make sure you get yourself subscribed if you enjoy. And yeah, we'll be back next week, I believe, in Virginia International Raceway. I want to believe I can, but I'm also with guys that are genuinely 20 seconds off the pace.
Oh dear.
I mean, imagine doing this and finishing genuinely like 15 laps down.
P3, simulator.
Laps.
That is.
Yeah. Good luck, sir.
Here we go. Be ready.
Good luck to you too.
Green, green, green.
Okay, someone's got launch control.
On your right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right. Car left. He's still clear left.
Ooh. Scary start. What about you?
Yeah, I took it way too easy, and now I am last place. But I'm not out of the race.
That's the most important thing. I literally had one guy in mind, like, started P2, was a second clear by turn 1, locked the rears and just instantly span off. It's just so important that you don't cook the tyres. It's basically the only thing that matters in this car. Oh, he says that.
Keep it coming, man. This is great. P2.
Back end is just so desperate to break free.
P19, let's go.
Woo! I'll say, I made up one spot on that one. The guy in front of me's also actually got not completely pitiful iRacing, so... Oh, shit.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. We need to slow down, give back some time. The leader has just done a 135.0. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. We'll be warned about track limits.
Just for some reason cannot get that final chicane right.
I made an overtake.
Oh, go on.
2 overtakes.
Oh, Mr. James Early's going wild in second split. You love to see it.
The gap behind's increased to 2.2.
So I think for me the other bigger problem is going to be instant count. I'm already on 2x.
Jesus, what have you been doing?
I just cut the final chicane because I completely missed my braking point, and then through turn 2 I ran wide on the curb on the exit. Just because I can't obviously see where the nose is. I'm sat way too low in the car.
Yeah, I had to raise it up.
You raise me
bit.
up.
What's the next line to that?
No idea.
So I can see climb mountains. Something like that.
P2.
I think I'm quicker than leader, but he might have made a mistake.
The gap in front is now 5.4. That's a new fastest lap for Curtis, 134.9.
There's rumours that they might try and put safety cars in this series when the rain drops. Because a lot of people are basically saying... Well, they basically said it's pointless otherwise. But the problem I have with that is if you're a my split, you're going to get a safety car every other lap, I would have thought.
That is true. But I guess that's the same with the lower NASCAR splits as well, having...
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh god. Oh dear. There is death in front of me.
Oh, no. Oh, bollocks. Third instant
Keep it
point.
within the track limits. The leader's just done a 134.3. The gap to land behind is now 6.1.
I still hate the first sector here with a passion. Bring back the old fast chicane.
Yes, I agree. I love the old chicane.
I mean, it was terrible
Front
on
is
lap
now
1, but...
6.2 seconds.
Yeah, but screw lap 1.
Exactly.
Use the new hairpin for lap 1, and then we'll just go to the old chicane for the rest of them.
Exactly. Completely changed the circuit.
I feel like that might be a thing in F1 in the future for some reason.
Oh no. What, dual collapse?
Yeah.
I'm already lapping someone. So are you doing a Formula 1 style point system for this series as well?
Yes.
Fastest lap.
Good man.
That was a 134.7. Sector 3 is 0.3.
And then
off the
IndyCar
pace.
starts next week.
Oh,
Oh,
bloody
yeah.
hell, man. Oh, great. I've almost binned it.
Interesting noises.
Oh, it's because, well, the guy was lapping, literally parks it on the inside of turn 1. I thought he was like on the inside, so I was like, oh, he's going to let me by before the corner, but no. Just settled in on the apex, so I had to go round him and almost completely destroyed the rears on the exit.
Oh, I got an off track.
Is that your first?
Yeah.
Well, it could be a whole lot worse then. I think it's 17 and then it's only 25 that actually gets you DQ'd.
The gap to land behind is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds.
That guy has no rear wing. Why is he still driving?
It's the
low downforce package.
6.4 seconds.
I was thinking I forgot what it's called, the BAR Honda thing.
Oh, the Mission 250 or whatever it was. Yeah, Mission 400, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bro, he's got a steak livery and no rear wing. What is he doing? Please let me by. What is my man doing? He's just genuinely trying to ride rain with it. And he's like 40 miles an hour slower. Where are you braking for the final chicane?
Great question. I don't.
You don't.
I don't
You
know.
just don't brake.
No, I'm not really
Leader
sure.
has just
I'm
done
not really like fully up to
134.2.
speed with the brakes.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just. I don't know if I'm like just trail braking into like every corner sort of thing. So I'm just vibing really.
Because I just cannot spot a braking point for it.
I'm braking at 100, but I know I can brake later. So I just don't want to take risks.
Every time I set a good lap, the guy in front just goes a tiny bit quicker.
What's your fastest?
34.3.
Yeah, I'm in the 35s. I've got another off track. Have you seen the fake Christian Horner messages?
Oh, mate, it's so funny. Oh, I've picked up another off track as well. The fact that people are believing that's actually what was said is just hilarious. Like, don't get me wrong, I reckon Christian Horner has exactly that amount of smooth talking ability, but I don't reckon that's what he's actually said.
No.
The leader has just done a 134.0.
What I do like about driving this car on here rather than on F1 is how much less the short shift matters.
Yeah.
I hate how OP short shifting is on the F1 games.
I'll admit, I had no idea it was OP.
The leader's just done a 133.3.
Oh, can the guy in front stop going quicker? It really annoying when I think I'm on a good lap.
So you're second right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up to 13th.
Oh, shit. James Early might score a championship point on debut.
Imagine. That'd be sick, man.
How did you get on in Cup Series last night?
Oh dear. Yeah, so it was, to be fair, the first 2 rounds of the season, so Daytona and Atlanta, I genuinely had like top 5 pace.
Yeah.
For Las Vegas though, it was like evident in qualifying, I was nowhere near the pace, like maybe a top 20.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, I was running, every time it was going green for a few laps, I was just tumbling down the order. Basically on the verge of a top 20. And there was a wreck in front of me, I went way below the apron, it just got wiped out.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, engine destroyed. Again.
You're blowing up a lot of motors so far this season.
Yeah, it's not been great. I've tumbled down the order in the championship.
I keep picking up 1X's, man.
Watch those lines.
Trying to match this guy in front, it's just not happening at the moment. I can only hope he's on softs. No! I almost took myself out of the race.
Focus, Samir.
The leader has just done a 133.1.
Bloody hell, leader now reminds me of 33 flats.
It's now 16 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, wait, mine are doing 32.5.
Well, the problem I've also got in my split is the fact that me and the leader, our best laps are more than 2 seconds clear of anyone else's.
That's incredible.
It's literally like we've been... I feel like I'm Riccardo Patrese in the FW14 or whatever it was back in the day.
So is the leader Nigel Mansell.
Exactly.
Big Nige. You going to go to Goodwood this year?
I got no immediate intentions. To be honest, I went last year and I wasn't that impressed.
I haven't been since 2019, but I loved it when I went.
Well, I'm happy I went, but I kind of just... I think it's because I didn't go with anyone else. And, yeah, I think I was also ill that day, which probably didn't help. But, yeah, I just kind of found it a little bit boring, to be honest. I kind of walked around for 2-3 hours. Luckily, I didn't have to pay. But yeah, I was kind of like, that's it, is it? So went home. So it'd probably be a lot more fun if you go with a group of people, but yeah.
To be fair, I do get a good buzz of off walking around.
Yeah, well, so do I normally.
Now 10 seconds. You've just done a 134.1.
I think it's just because it's... I'd say it's even further from you, to be fair. How long do you reckon it would take you to get down there?
3 and a bit hours.
Yeah, so it's actually closer for me than it is you.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, we'll do it one day, mate, definitely. It's the first lapped car I've had that actually just got out of the way.
What motorsport events you got lined up this year then?
At the moment, not a lot. I've got Spa 6 Hour for World Endurance and Spa 24 for World Endurance. Apart from that, I haven't got anything else planned. What about you?
Nothing as of right now. But I think I might go Goodwood, just because I like looking at the cars.
Yeah. I say we do lads trip to Nerd 24 or something at some point.
11 seconds.
That would be epic.
I want to do a couple of the big 24-hour races at some point.
We could sneak on the track and hold up a sign. Or something.
Why?
I don't know, just like the crazy guy at Hockenheim, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Or the guy at Silverstone.
There's a madman on the racetrack.
We could be like extremists. Nothing weird.
I know. I think you mean activists, not extremists.
No, I actually think being extremist is a better alternative. We could be extreme activists.
Fair enough. We could be extremists.
Just stop oil, but we're like so extreme that we just siphon oil out of every single car.
Fair enough. I still love that guy at Silverstone last year on his stag do that his mates made him wear a Just Stop Oil t-shirt all weekend. He got stopped by police like 14 times.
That is funny.
Oh, bollocks. Another 1x.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Leader's gone. Leader's pinned it!
Gap ahead is now.
No!
I'm winning!
Don't bottle it now.
Oh, I will, don't worry. I don't think he's binned it, but... Say, to be fair, I think if one of us crashes out the way the pace is going at the moment, I think if either of us gets taken out, the other one will win this race by more than a lap.
Yeah.
Like, we're 14 laps in and we've already got a 35-second lead over P3. Actually, it'll be less now because he was 10 seconds ahead of me, but still. There's still the guy with no wing! What is he doing? He's still out there!
You're in the lead.
Well, I'm happy I'm going to get a lap lead this season.
That's incredible.
Stick to the plan. Don't be intimidated here.
Yellow? What's happened?
Oh, bollocks. Messed that up.
Car left. He's clear left.
Oh, he's on softs though, at least. That's good to know.
Bad
What,
luck,
the guy with
mate.
no wing?
No, leader. I'm no longer leading.
Oh. That didn't last long.
No. Yeah, you got DRS on me. There wasn't a lot I could do. DRS is so powerful in these cars.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. P2, you've just done a 134.1.
Not a fan of his weaving down the straight. It's like racing Nikita Mazepin.
Tell Michael that is not on!
But yeah, no, that's alright though that he's on softs, to be fair. Because it's really odd the way the tyres work. Is just obviously they'll die a bit earlier as well, but they maintain so much better pace for so long.
gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
Like, I think it might genuinely be worth it for us to go soft, see if we can get to these to half distance.
Might be a good idea.
Whereabouts are you on track out of interest?
Going down towards the hairpin, whatever that's called.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
What about you?
Final chicane.
I don't think I can do Sebring
Sector
anymore.
2 is 0.5 off the pace.
No?
Nah, I got evening shift to work.
Aww.
Depends on how the.
Well, I'd say,
Oh.
I'm tempted to do the 7 AM race. If you wanted to run a
do the
few
7
stints
AM.
early on.
Keep
Yeah,
between the
I can
lines.
do that.
We'll look into it. Because, to be honest, with the Enduros, I'd rather do the 7 AMs splits, a lot of them. I just thought at least that then gives me sort of a I'm not having to go to bed at 1 in the morning kind of thing. Oh no.
And you did say you're better in the morning.
Well, as we proved in Bathurst.
Oh yeah, that was an elite performance from you.
Thank you. I did more laps than you did.
Did you?
Actually, I'm not sure I did in the end, did I? Because you
No,
did
I
go
think I
back
did
out
like
there.
2 more than you.
Oh, come on, the understeer, man. Oh, leader has been so screwed over that. Let me go!
Right
not.
side. Right side's clear.
I just got round the outside of someone through the final corner. The blue flags here are non-existent.
Blue flags, blue flags.
The gap in front is now 1.8.
Come on, let me go! Thank you.
On your right. Clear right.
Oh, no! Oh! I might be out? I don't know.
Ah, what happened?
Oh, I span going out the hairpin.
Ah, shit.
Steering's still straight, actually. I think we're good.
It's good.
Yeah. Luckily, I hit the wall at pretty low speed and pretty square, so... And luckily it was a tyre wall as well, so it was kind of, you just bounce off it kind of thing. So I already know of at least 2 races I'm definitely not going to be able to do in this. But... And that'll be a season finale and whatever track they do for Miami. Which, if it's Long Beach, I'm really not worried about missing.
Wait. In front is now 13 seconds. That lap was a 134.3. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
I've got some rivals in the pits.
Oh, baby.
I'm getting faster and faster and faster.
Hey, you should be.
Almost in the 32s now.
Bloody hell, what's your PB?
33.2.
Track limit.
Wow, okay. Yeah, you're absolutely cooking me. My best is still a 34 flat. The amount of times I go into the 33s and then mess it up. What you doing? Ugh.
Car up, clear right.
I assume you haven't pit or anything.
No.
The leader's pitting now.
Oh, leader's in.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds. Car clear right.
E10, come on, championship point.
You're now in the lead. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 11 seconds.
How many instant points you on?
Who?
You. Oh, man.
What is one?
10.
Jesus Christ.
All of them have been 1Xs.
What, even when you hit the wall?
Yeah, I got 0X for that. I got loss of control. Not even contact.
Oh,
More interestingly, though, leader is just pit. But he's really struggling on tyres early on. So I reckon actually we're pretty similar pace. It was just he was on softs. So it might be I've got to try and hunt him down towards the end of this. Oh, or I get another 1X.
We've been warned about track
all that,
limits.
yeah.
Oh. No, not another one, luckily. Ah. I'm definitely going soft, though, to the end.
What lap you thinking of switching?
I'm tempted to just go straight down the middle at 30. Whereabouts on track now, are you?
Once again heading down towards the hairpin.
Oh, okay. You're on lap 22, right, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
gap behind is now 13 seconds.
Come on, bro. Ooh.
Clear left.
Finally, I've done a clean 1 minute
Lap time
33.
was 1:33.8.
Let's go.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
Oh. And I've almost immediately picked up a 1x at T1.
I'm actually in a battle for 9th place.
Oh, go on. Yeah, the guy now who's effectively still in net lead cannot drive on mediums. The gap is opening up so much. Oh, no.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
I'm up to 12x.
Oh, Jesus. You're going to get a penalty.
Probably. All I can hope for is that when I switch to softs it'll be slightly easier. Oh no, I'm closer to the guy with no rear wing again. How has he not been meatballed? Like, unless it's just a graphical glitch on my end and he's just really slow. Oh, someone else just ate the barrier. Oh, come on, man. That is so dangerous.
Clear right.
I've just had to follow the guy with no rear wing through the Schumacher and he is so hilariously slow. Oh. I think the P2 and P3 of mine might just have taken each other out.
Easy win for you. You cannot bottle it now.
Oh, James, give it time, man. Come on, give it time. I don't know for sure yet, but one of them just called the other an idiot.
I overtook somebody.
Go on.
Forced them into a mistake in the hairpin. They locked up. I got the little switchback.
The old switcheroo.
I'm getting faster and faster. It's crazy.
No! That's another 1x.
Oh
Just cut
my
the
gosh.
track.
Okay, so the guy that was P3 is now into P2. cost me the W. Yeah, I think he's pissed. I mean, I think it's safe to say I was going to be there.
You should reply saying, suck on these.
I don't even know if he's still running. No, I think he's gone.
We're matching race pace.
My crew chief just told me we're matching race pace. Do I inform him that I am the race pace?
You are him.
Until I am not. Pretty soon, I'm sure, when I stack it. You are comfortably quicker than me at the moment, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in the 32s now.
Bloody hell!
Only just so 32.9.
Yeah, but I'm only sitting 30. Like, I've just done my PB, and that was the 33.8.
Oh wow.
Something just does not click with me in this car on iRacing.
These types of cars are the only cars I'm good at.
Yeah, I found last season when I was doing them with Joe, and of course, I absolutely love the guy, but he would also, I mean, he said it as well. It was strange because often he was quicker than me as well.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe he's 6 years old today.
I know, bless him.
Sector 3 is...
I reckon if he has a good run, he might see 20.
Do you reckon?
I hope so, bless him.
Can't wait to buy him his first pint when he hits 18. Another off track, cut a corner.
What's that, you on 3?
4 apparently, I don't remember the other one.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting some understeer out of these fronts now.
Bloody spun.
Your lap time
Oh,
was
James.
134.8. Sector 3
Final
is
chicane was that, or?
0.8 off the pace.
Yeah. Spun into the bloody pit entrance though, like, so I'm going to have to pit now.
Ah. That's an odd place to spin. How do you manage that?
By the time I got the car turned around, I was already like in the pit lane. Sort
Oh,
of thing.
right, okay.
Oh shit, compound. Should I go soft? Yeah?
Yeah, I am.
We'll get to the end.
Although you have just reminded me, I never have amended mine either. See, one corner I cannot get right, and that's the one out onto the back straight.
Back straight being the one leading up to the final chicane.
Yeah. Just always seem to get understeer through it. Into the pits we must go. I almost did a Kimi Räikkönen. May as well turn these into 50p pieces. I'm not going to need them again anyway.
That's half distance. The fuel's okay. Pit exit's clear. Push.
I'm no longer winning.
No!
I got a second behind the leader. Oh, cold tires. Whoa. It's like driving on ice through the first few corners.
Yay, my video's uploaded.
Woo! See, I told you wouldn't get any
The gap
problems.
to Curtis in front is
There
now
we
4.0
Crisis
seconds.
averted.
P2.
Whoa. I reckon I'm racing in the Formula Zach series.
What's
P1
that?
and P3 of mine are called Zach.
Oh, I thought you meant like you were joining a Esports series or something. Called Formula Zach, and I should have known what it was. Oh, what's happened to the 212 league?
Oh, don't ask, man. Oh, shit, I binned it.
Oh.
Keep it out the wall. I've slapped a wall.
You still alive?
I don't know yet. Oh, I've damaged the wing, apparently. No idea how much. Car's still intact. Oh, I'm getting some horrible vibration, though. Yeah, 2-2 league, man, was just so frustrating. So they decided they were going to do Bahrain Grand Prix. I was like, that's fine, you know, decent track. And they were like, but so it's not boring. We're going to do a random wheel spin for what the weather's going to be. And I was like, right, okay. So of course it came up with heavy rain. So people had like 10 minutes to practice in the rain. And then I had like 2 of the mods decide to boost numbers up. They were going to run in it. And I watched one of them literally deliberately crash into the pit lane on like 3 separate occasions to bring out safety cars. So obviously I spoke to him afterwards going like, you know, what on earth was that? And they're like, oh, you know, we're just trying to sort of do this and that. And, you know, there was so many people complaining about the way it was basically just the mods were driving terribly. And of course I kind of got into it with the idea that, you know, when a couple of the guys came to me about it, they were like, you know, we'll basically just do everything behind the scenes. Just show up and commentate once a week. But I was like, there was so much behind the scenes that was... I had about 5 separate people message me in the space of about 2 weeks going like, what on earth's going on with it? Like, I know it's obviously you're not doing anything about it as such, but it's just looking really, really bad on sort of having your name with it. So I kind of messaged them like, oh, we'll do this and that. And I was like, look, if it's not going to get any better, I'm happy just to cut my losses right now. And part of that was just because I thought, well, I can do this as well. So, yeah. It was one of those things that first season was really good fun, but ultimately they were like, oh, we need to get more mods in. So they did, and then clearly the mods they picked, well, one of them was an absolute hooligan on the track. Except for he was part of the stewards, and apparently no matter what some of the others would say about stewards inquiries, if it obviously involved him, he'd just go completely against it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not having that.
It seemed like a lot of the mods or whatever are on the young side.
Well, that's the other thing, innit? You know, at the end of the day, obviously people our age have got jobs and things like that, and of course I can only come in so many times and go, you know, because there was also an element of, you know, obviously I had a rough I was keeping an eye on what was going on, but of course I didn't want to try and get overly involved with everything. But of course sometimes you're there like, right, you know, this has got to change, that's got to change. But of course on the other hand, when you're not sort of having that day-to-day involvement, I was always kind of like, oh, it's a bit awkward of me just to kind of barge in and go, you change this now and change that. So yeah. I was there as well. Bless him. Sam as well he'd message me about once a week going, I'm going to quit, and then wouldn't. And I was like, well, I can't really have you in charge of it, threatening to quit every other week.
Oh, dear.
But like he'd sorted out partnerships for it with some other stuff as well. But I was kind of like, the one that bugged me was sim racing setups or whatever it's called, center sim racing. Because don't get me wrong, I got nothing against Yorick, the guy that runs it, or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
But just the idea that people pay for setups on F1, I find so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not exactly a deep game, is it?
No, setups don't really change a lot track to track. So it's something I did a little bit on F1 23 and then kind of forgot about. But F1 24, I'm absolutely just going to do videos of setups and make them free, public, and everything like that. Like, I get it on iRacing, but on F1, you know, and like some people were saying as well, some of the setups on there are horrendously outdated.
Oh,
they're like from 2 months into the game. And like they're doing a thing at the moment where if you pay 90 quid, so more than the game's worth, they'll give you setup before the games are even out. And you're like, well, how does that work? You got no idea what the meta's going to be. Like I said,
what are you even going to do with setups?
Exactly, but for a game you don't have access to. I'm sort of there, like, you know, on the one hand, I'm like, fair play to him, because I know he's put a lot of effort into the site and everything like that. And clearly is doing very well. But I'm also just there going, like, why is anyone paying for setups? But like a lot, because I've spoke about it on Twitch before and things like that, like a lot of people have said, it's just a really easy place to go. You don't have to, like, worry about the hassle. And I was like, well, if I just lob them all up on YouTube, because don't get me wrong, I'm hardly a master setup person or anything like that. But 99% of people don't need an esports setup. Like, if anything, it's not even going to make you that much quicker, because it's going to be on a knife edge. Yeah. So if I just lob up all mine for free, you know, just claim the ad revenue from it, and that should be alright. Because I did sort of... Well, this is obviously what a few of us spoke about as well in the Discord. Sorry, not in the Discord, in the Twitter chat. Was doing, like, hot laps and setup guides for loads of random stuff. Or more lap guides on iRacing.
P2.
Like, next season and stuff. And I'm kind of like, I'm happy just to combine that. And just do setups and that in one place. Because I've always got all the setups built up for F1. So it never worries me. Well, the best ones I've seen were, Race Clutch. Have you seen they're selling them now as well?
I don't even know what Race Clutch is.
Oh, so they're a French esports team that are, like, work with Alpine and stuff. They're basically just the French sim racing esports team. But they would charge, it was something ridiculous, like they were charging €6 a setup. And and they wouldn't even send you the right ones sometimes. Like, someone had paid like £6 for a Belgium setup and it came with like 40 wing. And it was like, what on earth is this? And they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we sent you the wrong one. Like, you sent me the right one. Oh, well, you've got access to that one now, so we're not sure we can. It's like, hang on a minute. So you've sent someone the wrong thing, and then aren't going to give them the right one for data that can literally be pulled off time trial anyway. Because what always makes me laugh as well is, if you're an esports driver, you're not going to be giving out your setups anyway.
No.
Like, of course you're not. Like, because you probably don't even realise, but if you've got, say, an advantage in setups comparison to everyone else, why would you risk giving that away?
Gap behind is now 13 seconds.
Bit of a scam, really.
Well, setups, yeah, on F1, absolutely. Like I said, I understand like iRacing and ACC because a lot more work does have to go into it. But on F1, it really, most tracks are pretty much change the pressures, ride height, and wing angle, and that's about it. And you can then pretty much get something that will work on every single track. Move!
Car right side's clear.
Whereabouts are you on track?
Just gone start-finish line.
Oh shit, we're really close together then. I'm literally across start-finish line now.
Your last lap time was 1:33.7.
Did you have to have a second stop after your
I
crash?
haven't. No. Although depending on where leader comes out after, I mean I'm taking time out of him, as I should be, but yeah, depending on where leader comes out. Oh, I'm up to 16x, man. I hadn't even realised.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I got no more.
In the, doghouse.
Because yeah, I'm sort of there. Like, if I just upload like a setup and track guide for every track on next year's game, and they're like, even if they just pick up, you know, a few thousand views each, you know, the AdSense will be worth more than I'd ever feel comfortable taking off someone for a setup.
It was kind of predatory. I don't know. Not that part. I mean, you know, if you were selling a setup.
I mean, clearly there's a market for it, because he's doing very well from it and able to pay quite a few people. But yeah, it just seems it's more about people being misinformed than anything else. It feels like to me. Like I said,
like
unless...
Go on.
Go on. No, go on.
I feel like a lot of the people buying it might be kids.
Yeah, that's another good point.
Racing their leagues. They want to be an esports driver. They ask their parents, Can I buy this? It's going to make me quicker.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a whole setup pack for every track. It's like 120 quid or something. You're like, that is just astronomical. For a game that, of course, that setup's going to be irrelevant in 9 months.
Yeah. The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
Oh no, guy behind me's the quick guy. When on earth is leader going to pit in this? I want to know if I'm actually going to be leading or not. Of course, this is before I get my inevitable drive-through, but there we are.
The leader, Curtis, is pitting.
Oh, there we go, he's pit.
Curtis is now in the lead.
I'm not even leading, man. I come out behind him. I mean, he's going to be on cold tyres.
Consistent.
And he's spanned. Immediately, turn 1. What worries me is P3 is going quicker than everyone at the moment. Oh, and another guy spun. Come on, let me by.
Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Or don't. So I got a 6-second lead with 20 laps to go. Except for I got a 12-second lead over P3 and he's comfortably going 8-9 tenths a lap faster. On a scale of 1 to screwed, where am I, James?
You are pretty close to screwed because of the incident tally.
Well, yeah, that as well. I've gone 2 laps without an incident.
You just jinxed it now.
Absolutely. Next corner.
You're leading.
What position are you in now?
10th.
Ah, fair enough. Is your race just completely sort of settled down as well, I assume?
I'm catching a lot of the drivers in front.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm about 4 seconds behind a battle for 8th place.
Alright, okay.
Damn, son, what a lap! That's got to be a PB.
Oh, go on, tell me.
31.
31.8! What are you doing, man? This is going to be a PB for me, and it's a 33.3.
133.
You have got damage there.
I don't think much, though.
Fastest lap for Curtis. 132.
Oh, I've got a
Black
17x.
flag. We'll need to come into the
That's
pits
it.
to serve it.
Damn it, man. All of them, with the exception of 2x, have been off tracks.
The hopes of victory shattered.
Not yet.
You need to come in for this penalty in the
I can
next
hope the
3
top two
laps.
take each other out again.
The gap to Curtis behind is now 6.0 seconds.
Or as well, a drive-through round here, you won't lose much, will you? It's a fairly short pit lane.
Yeah, I'd say about maybe 11, 12 seconds.
Well, I'm going to be right there with them still. Alright, see how much time I lose. Can't turn these tyres into 50 minutes pieces
Watch your
either.
speed. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. The pit exit's clear.
Yeah, I lost probably about 15, 16.
Okay, so you're behind now.
Yeah, P3. But there's still less than 10 seconds covering all three of us. And yeah, to be fair, those top two have already had a crash together today. P2 is quicker than P1, so we can hope.
The gap in front has increased to 5.8 seconds.
What worries me is how much I still feel I'm learning about how to extract time out of the car so late on in the day.
Yeah.
The guy ahead has just done a 132.6.
Oh, plenty of guy in front of me is on a 32.6, man.
P3. Car right. Right side's clear. We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Guy in front of me ran off and I followed him.
You'll get disqualified soon.
I'm on 18.
New fastest lap for Curtis. 131.8.
Okay. Leader's suddenly just done a 131.
Gap in front is now 6.9.
Where are these guys finding this pace, man? I can only hope when I get to the end of this I look and most of my wing is gone.
Yeah. Make you feel better.
Exactly. Oh, another one, man.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep
Another
between the
one.
lines.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
How did I not get DRS?
Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Yellow flag.
Oh, someone's gone. Whoa.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 7.0 seconds.
Come on. Definitely trying to overdrive the car now.
Clear
Bro,
right.
what are you doing?
That's a new fastest lap for Curtis. 131.4.
Oh,
Oh.
straight off the circuit.
Oh.
It's an off track. Wait, I've got a 7X? What? When did I get that?
Did you get a 4X somewhere?
I don't think so.
Did you get a 2X for loss of control somewhere?
The gap ahead is now 8.1 seconds.
Holy shit, my life just flashed before my eyes.
What did you do?
I was getting overtaken into the final chicane. And
Yeah.
then there was another guy directly behind me. And because I was like slowing down an extra little bit just to get the turn in,
Yeah.
he fully locked up all his tyres and started spinning. I thought he was just going to cut me during the chicane. He just missed me.
Hate it when you try and correct a slide that never happened. Yeah,
Always
I'm in the mid to high 33s. Top two are set in 31s.
Damn, son.
Like, unless they start fighting each other, I got no chance. Bro!
Car left. Clear left.
Guy moves over to the left-hand side to let me by and then just swings back to the right as I'm getting towards him.
Absolute peak racecraft.
P3. The gap in front has increased to 9.1 seconds.
Oh? Oh. He's binned it? I'm up to P2 again, and I have no idea how.
Keep it coming. P2. That lap was at 133.8.
What you can get.
I can't believe this guy with no wing is still going.
Track limits.
I'm up to 9x now. Just keep going wide now. I never wasn't doing it earlier.
I'm up to 20, James.
Holy shit! I just did a 30.7.
What on earth? Why am I so slow? You getting DRS or something?
No. I went through the gravel on that lap as well. I don't know why. It doesn't feel like I'm driving fast. Like just smooth, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Keeping up those apex speeds.
I've literally got 50 seconds now to the car behind.
.3 now. Let's go! Oh, did it not count my lap before because I had an off track?
You haven't been changing with your battery settings or anything?
No, not been touching it.
What battery are you at?
Balanced.
No, what actual percentage?
Oh, let's have a look. Hold on. I can't actually see it on my steering wheel, so I have to go through it all. We're on 83%.
Okay.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Just trying to learn why I'm so slow at the moment. I'm picking up 1X is trying to do that.
22.
Tell you what though, for the most part, this race seems to have gone by quite quick.
It has, yeah.
That was a 133.4.
Oh, bollocks.
We've just cut the track.
You've been
Managed to get-
disqualified.
No, not quite. I'm on 22, mate, but I love the enthusiasm.
Oh.
I got like 50 odd seconds to the guy behind. I don't need to risk anything, but it's just trying to push to work out why I'm so slow. Like, I'm hoping, as I said, when I get to the end of this, that I look and half my wings hanging off. Because the fact I was so much quicker than the guy in the lead early on, and now he's able to do mid-low 31s. I think there's only going to be 2 of us on the lead lap by the time this is done.
My wait for a win in iRacing will go on.
How long has it been since you last won?
Just over 4 years.
What? In anything?
Yep.
What on earth's happened, bro?
I don't know, I don't know.
So actually, I don't know how
I
long
had
my
my
last
count
one's been.
year and won a race, but I can't count that because that was count.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think what mine would have been. I probably won like some random short race somewhere recently. I'll have to have a look after.
I reckon if I was in the bottom split today, I could have won.
I reckon you should have. Well, whereabouts on track are you?
Just gone through the S's.
The S's? Oh, there was Schumacher S.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd be leading my race then. Not by a lot, but you would be leading.
I do have the fastest lap in mine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fair play. Yeah, 2.2k SOF race. That's not bad going.
I don't know why. It just feels like everything's like working for me today.
Well, maybe a lot of other people went other way on strat as well. Things like that, innit?
Yeah.
But I think you've just got to accept the fact you're pretty quick in this car. I am not. I take it you're still on lead lap in yours as well.
Yeah. I just lost so much at the start because I was last. at the
Yeah, yeah.
start.
Yeah.
So I was already like so far behind.
That's good
But
consistency.
ever since,
Keep it up.
I don't know about that 15, I've been faster than the leaders.
We've been warned about track limits.
I'm pretty sure you have to be closer than a second to get DRS for some reason.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it?
Like maybe 0.7 seconds or something.
Right side. Clear right.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them where I thought like I'm definitely within the range here and then haven't. I think genuinely in this entire race I've had DRS about 4 times.
I just overtook for 5th place.
Oh, go on. Oh, there we go. I'm going to set a PB at last, which is going to be a 32.
Fastest lap for Curtis, 131.1.
The guy in mine's now just a 31 flat. Is he taking us? That's just ridiculous. I think he wants to try and lap P3.
And to think I almost didn't even take part.
Exactly. And you've got to listen to me ramble on for an hour and a half.
Always a pleasure.
We never really just sit down and do races, us two, to be fair.
Well, apart from Bathurst.
Well, yeah.
Lol. For those two very memorable occasions.
I would have thought the one where we blew the engine up would have been the better one.
I know! That was quite funny. So my most successful Bathurst race is being 37 laps down at the checkered flag.
That's your best lap in the session.
I just cannot get this thing near apexes anymore, man. Oh, I'm up to 24.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Only got 3 more laps. Surely I can just bring it home.
Yeah, triple caution now.
Fastest lap for Curtis, 130.6.
Oh, as if the leader in mine said a 130.6. He's desperate to try and lap P3.
Two laps left. We're on for a podium here.
What I love is I can literally get onto the last lap and to risk not getting DQ, just pull over and quit out.
Yeah.
So interestingly then in mine, there's going to be 2 of us on the lead lap, but 5 cars are only 1 lap down. At least 5 cars. And 1 car that definitely isn't 1 lap down is still the guy without a rear wing, who is still going. And the worst bit about that... Do you want to know the worst bit about that? Is he's going to gain 16 iRating for his troubles.
Oh my god.
So stupid, man. I would love if they did park firming out of the race and go, yeah, your wing's illegal, mate.
What wing? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, I'm now the only other car on the lead lap.
One more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. That lap time was 1:33.1. That's your fastest lap.
Oh, I love it when I get a horrendous lock up into every single corner. I'm like, am I going to run off? Am I going to get a 1x? I'm just crawling on this final lap.
Done it.
Well done, sir. Hopefully we'll get same split next week.
Trying to get fastest lap at the last lap and I made a lock up. But he still got fastest lap anyway.
Boy! I think Phillip Island's next week, isn't it?
Oh, that's fun. No, it won't be Phillip Island next week. That'll be for the Australian Grand Prix.
No, because I think they don't really do it based on that. They do it... Well, on some of them they do. On others, they just try and base it on what a track on iRacing is similar. I have to have a look. Through the final corner, though. I've got DRS! Woo! Oh, I'm just happy I survived that, to be honest. And how bad is my wing damage?
Nice one.
That's what I want to know. Is my wing hanging off? No. That's really depressing. The wing looks absolutely fine.